something. So, it's crazy. There's a lot going on right now in the world. There's so many things I want to talk about, but I realize that we're kind of going through the parables of the Exodus right now. You got, if I'm not mistaken, I could be mixing up the states, but from what I heard, like Pennsylvania don't have water. And like either Dakota or one of those places, or with Delaware, where they said that they got to like the end of the year to figure out what kind of electric provider they're gonna have because the electricity is gonna be redirected to a new data center, which I'm realizing now is just, it's either two things, these data centers, I believe. Okay. It could be a few things. I feel like these data centers could either be like like bull. It's just nothing. It's like a fake phone, you know. If somebody gives you, you're in a relationship, he ain't shit, and he just like, let me see your phone, and he's like, all right, here. And he got a second phone in his pocket. It's nothing. And they take all our resources, they put it in this one area, and they like outsource it somewhere else. Okay. Because we don't know anything about these data centers but what they tell us. Okay. That's one. Two, they're Higgs boson particle accelerators, which would make sense why all your electricity and water is kind of being redirected into this one particular location. Okay. That's the second thing I believe. Third thing I believe is you know me. For conspiracy theory only. You understand? For conspiracy theory only. Okay. This is like, this electricity holds Jinn. It holds Jinn. Okay. If I didn't have this light above me, I needed a light in here, and all I have was a switch. What would you call it? Call it a lamp. Okay. And just like a genie, if you needed your reality to be illuminated, you just rub the lamp 3 times. Okay. That's why electricity, listen, let's be honest here. There's been cases of people who get struck by thunder and wake up with special abilities. Okay. Electricity is alive. Nikola Tesla said it. You understand? And that's why they call it a lamp. On purpose. And you're unaware. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, it feels like, and we're going to go back to the Exodus parables, okay? It said the water would be like blood. And the water was undrinkable. Okay. You got the crops, the famine, the locusts. Okay. We're dealing with I guess what they say, a shortage of food now. Okay. They already took the firstborns in the shape of rap music. So look at everybody who surrounds rap music and Jordans. They're gone. You understand? And the other group of firstborns are gonna come in. Like, you see how with COVID they said it was either the elder or the children that were affected the hardest. Okay. And what else they had? Or COVID could be like, you see, to me, people associate the disease. They said it's a monkey, right? Or a bat. So it was a bat. You understand? Vampiric. Okay, I'm not stupid. They so messed up, right? That they brainwash people. They brainwash the hood to be this way. And they blame black people for that. You understand? For the meth issues and everything else going on, they blame white people. For cocaine, they blame Spanish people. For COVID, they blame the monkey. No, they blame the bat. Monkeypox, they blame the monkey. Okay. This one, they blaming a rat. They point at everybody else. You understand what I'm saying here? But let's keep going. I'm just noticing that, I got people like that in my... No, it wasn't me. Who was it? It was him. He wasn't here. It was a dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kill yourself. I hate to say that's what my mother used to say. Say, matasen. You understand? I used to get hit because, I think everything funny. I'll be in the corner laughing. So, what else we missed? We got the parting of the Red Sea, right? Mexico don't want nothing to do with us. Canada don't want nothing to do with us. Okay. This immigration bill. Okay. Well, it was the Red Sea being parted. Okay. If you ask me. If you ask me. And man, I'm telling you, I'm terrified. I mean, I've forgotten the rest of the other parables that they have in Exodus. Guys, help me out. The frogs. I mean, I started naming all these animals. What the hell? And I'm telling you, give it 1,000 years, 2,000 years, when they write the Bible of America, they're gonna be like, yeah, 2026. They got hit with monkeys. They got hit with rats. It was a loud trumpet that was a leader. It was just a trumpet, a red trumpet with funny hair on his head. He got hit with bats instead of locusts. You understand what I'm saying? They got hit with a famine. You understand? By a disease called musk. You understand? This is what's going to be in the history books in like 1,000, 2,000 years. The same thing. You got some bright-shirted, Moses-looking Billy Goat dude trying to warn everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's terrifying, but I don't know, guys. Tell me what you think. As always, for educational purposes. And I want to give you another one, okay? I'm going to give you one more. But thank you for watching.